This is the Civilization 4 NLL. Hello and welcome to the Noble Leaders League. I am Kjotleik. This is the 3rd division game between Tokugawa and Stalin. Tokugawa 16th in the league, 0 points, 005 form. Stalin 4th in the league with 8 points and 3-1-1. Toku then, of course, is on a 6-game losing streak because we have played 6 games and he has 0 points. Stalin is on a 3-game conquest winning streak after having won his last 3 games. There is no doubt that Stalin is a huge favorite in this game if you only look at the past results. On the map, however, resource bubbles on. We see that if you look at the minimap, Tokugawa starts here in the middle of the little mini continent that they start on. There are only small continents. The biggest one is that on the far east. He is now starting here. There is copper here as well, and there is some rice over here. And as you can see, he starts in the middle with Stalin starting here to the east. He is white in this game because both Japan and Russia are red, so I changed Stalin to white for the game. He starts with cows, 3 stones, there is uranium here, there is rice, there are spices, but there are no copper or iron in his place. Which means that if Tokugawa cannot win this game, then he can probably never win, can he? Let's go and take a look at how it turns out. Tokugawa versus Stalin. And if Toku cannot win this game looking at the map, then I really don't know when he will ever win a game. But Stalin is on a 3-game winning streak. So let's see what happens. 2 cities each. Tokugawa in Buddhism, Stalin in Hinduism. And they still have 2 cities each. Stalin is of course now going up to that continent up north there, straight north of his starting position, and he builds a city up there as well. Maybe, just maybe, Stalin is going to make this work after all. He does seem to do that now. 4 cities, Stalin, 3 Tokugawa. I just missed 1 AD, but I think Stalin had 4-3 in city count. But Tokugawa, he is also settling that little island down south, as you can see there, and he is also having all the western part of the starting continent for himself, so he should have enough land to build a strong base. But 7 cities each, and Tokugawa is weaker than Stalin now. Stalin going for machinery engineering, and we see Tokugawa getting the alphabet, and then next on to calendar, 9 cities, Stalin, 8 cities, Tokugawa 0.6 the strength. Stalin has settled that continent up northeast of the starting continent, and also a little on the southern coastline there. That, I guess that is an island down there. I look at the minimap. Tokugawa though, 8 cities now, and he has a few more places to settle before they are out of room. I haven't seen a war yet, but Stalin is cautious. Stalin with 9 cities, and Stalin twice as strong as Tokugawa, getting liberalism now as well, Stalin. And going for divine right after that, Tokugawa getting machinery, going for engineering, 9 cities, Stalin 8 cities, Tokugawa. Tokugawa hasn't settled more of the land. Maybe he's going to do that now, but Stalin has also reached that eastern continent. He has managed to get enough culture that he could travel over and settle that one. So now he's up to 13 cities, and Tokugawa on 9. Tokugawa is in Judaism, getting compass, probably, going paper. Okay, 14 cities Stalin, but Stalin is now the one that is expanding very well, 15 cities to 9, and Stalin is going to be the biggest one. He is now the favorite to win this game in my opinion. Turn 275, 16 cities, and here is the first war. 17 cities to 9. Stalin is stronger than Tokugawa. Tokugawa is 0.7 the strength. 9 cities left for Tokugawa now, and Stalin, he's going to get this done, I believe. 9 cities, Tokugawa, Stalin with 17, but Tokugawa is winning a few of those exchanges. It's still 0.7 the strength of Stalin now. He was down to 0.5, but now he's 0.7, and now Stalin gets rifling though. That's going to be a changer, game changer. And going for chemistry, Tokugawa on gunpowder. But Stalin has already rifling, Tokugawa on 9 cities, Stalin now on 18. 19 to 9, turn 307. Tokugawa still, now is down to 0.6 the strength of Stalin. He had 0.7, now is down to 0.6. So if Stalin, Tokugawa is dropping down now, 0.5 the strength. He's losing units in the war now, Tokugawa. This is not turning well, this is not going the way he wants. 9 cities left, Stalin on 20. This is probably going to end with a Stalin domination victory now. I doubt that he's going to sign peace. He shouldn't, at least. Military science for Stalin, Tokugawa on divine right. But Tokugawa still has 9 cities left. It's down to 0.4 the strength of Stalin now though. And Stalin on 20 cities, Tokugawa on 9. Stalin hasn't taken another city in a long time. Tokugawa going for education. Stalin is on scientific method, 21 cities to 9. He is expanding by settling more lands, but now Tokugawa down to 0.4, is up to 0.5, between 0.4 and 0.5 the strength. So Stalin is twice as strong as Tokugawa at least, but 21 to 9. Tokugawa has kept those 9 cities for a while now. Stalin, are you going to make this a late game victory? Turn 345 already, and Tokugawa still on 9 cities. Tokugawa still on 9 cities, but it's down to 0.4 the strength of Stalin. He's getting chemistry, but Stalin is getting the communism. 22 cities to 9. And we see the map here, the fighting is going on. 22 cities to 9, Stalin is getting steel, which means cannons. And Tokugawa going for the military science now, 9 cities left for Tokugawa, Stalin on 22 after having expanded again. There are still a few places out there Stalin can settle, both up in the north and there is an island in the east, down southeast of that big continent I see. 23 cities to 9 now. Stalin is focusing more on expanding into the new world. Tokugawa is trying to go astronomy, but of course there is no more lands to settle, except from a few islands. Turn 369 and Stalin is up to 24 cities, Tokugawa on 9. Stalin, well, it doesn't seem to be doing a particularly good job in building up his military at the moment. Maybe he's not even trying for it, because he is still only 2.5 times as strong as Tokugawa. Tokugawa at 9 cities still. Stalin going for the railroads. We are at turn 376. The Sistine Chapel has been built. Stalin on 24. Tokugawa on 9 cities. Tokugawa has kept those 9 cities for a very long time, and now he's down to 8. Now he is down to 8. Stalin has decided it is time to go for it now. Finally turn 380 now. Tokugawa with 8 cities left. How quickly will Stalin get this domination done? Now it seems like he is trying. Well, they have been at war for a very long time, so I guess you could say he has been trying for a very long time, but he hasn't focused everything on the war, because if he had, he would have won a long time ago. 8 cities left for Tokugawa though. He is defending himself, but it's too little, too late I guess for Tokugawa. He won't be able to make this. It's more than 100 turns left. If it had been 20 turns left or something, it could be a chance for Tokugawa to hold on to a draw, but this is not going to end well for him. There is more than 100 turns left, and Stalin is 3 times as strong as Tokugawa, so this is going to end one way only, and that's the Stalin domination. But when will it be? Turn 393 right at the moment. Taj Mahal has been built. Stalin is in a golden age. And Tokugawa is down to 0.2 the strength of Stalin. Still on 8 cities though. I'm a little bit disappointed that Stalin hasn't been able to take cities faster. He has not been doing a very good job of that. But on the other hand, you could say that Tokugawa is good at defending himself. Now it's down to 7 though. 7 cities for Tokugawa. Finally Stalin took another one. Turn 401, it's going to be a late domination victory. It's not going to be particularly early for Stalin, but it's going to be a safe and secure 2 points here in just a little while. Tokugawa with 7 cities. If Stalin takes 1 or 2 more, I believe that the domination threshold could be reached already. 7 cities left for Tokugawa. Let's see when he goes down to 6. Turn 404. 7 cities left. Getting military tradition before the game ends. Now it's down to 6 cities. Stalin 28 to 6. That was not enough to get the domination, so he probably needs 1 more city then. Tokugawa is trying to go for steel while Stalin is on electricity. We are at turn 408. 5 cities, suddenly down to 5 cities now. Surely Stalin must be getting that domination now. 5 cities left for Tokugawa. 5 cities. 5 cities at turn 411. 412. 29 to 5. Stalin, come on, you can do this. Tokugawa with 5 cities left, turn 414, but he's holding out. He is holding out for a lot longer than I thought he was going to be able to hold out, so Stalin has not been very impressive in the endgame. Stalin could stand to learn a little bit from a few other leaders that are more efficient when it comes to killing off an opponent, but there it is. Tokugawa down to 4 cities. Stalin has won a domination victory in 1998 AD, turn 418. Congratulations with the 2 points, Stalin, and Tokugawa is now on a 7-game losing streak. Oh my, how is this season going to end for Tokugawa? Congratulations, Stalin. Stalin declared the only war in 1808, that's turn 274, winning 6-1 in city captures, ending with a domination turn 418 victory. After 190 years, that is 144 turns in war. Going to the statistics then, exit here and we see the graphs. Stalin is in white and we see his score. GNP, he was number 1 for most of the game, a very hefty lead I might add. Production, yeah, number 1. Food, number 1. Power, he was number 1 since very early, but not by that much. Culture, he went ahead, and espionage, he went ahead, so Stalin was the better one in almost everything. Well, in everything, in fact. Demographics, Tokugawa's numbers, Stalin's numbers, Stalin ending with almost 29 million in population, and there are good numbers. Let's go top 6 cities and wonders. 3 wonders in the BC era, Great Wall, Stonehenge, Temple of Artemis, the rest in the ADs, and we see the top 6 cities, all Stalin cities. Congratulations with that. Statistics then. Tokugawa built 9 cities, 3 religions founded, 9 workshops, 9 windmills and 7 mines. Currently in your cities you built 10 barracks and 10 walls, Tokugawa. Yeah, 10 cities, 10 barracks and 10 walls, after only having built 9 cities. Well, maybe there have been some spies that have been destroying your infrastructure then. Maybe, possibly. A grocer there. Let's go page down to find out that the Apostolic Palace was built by Tokugawa, and that completes the list of buildings in his cities. Current units: 9 longbowmen, 5 workers, 4 grenadiers, and a caravel. You managed to train Tokugawa, 91 war elephants, 77 caravels. 77 caravels, okay, I think I know the reason why you're losing your war. 69 musketmen, 41 archers, and all the way down to 1 trireme. You killed a total of 64 Cossacks, 13 riflemen, 13 cannons, and a crossbowman at the bottom. You lost 89 war elephants, 82 musketmen, 77 caravels, oh my. And 1 worker. Let's go to Stalin and look what he did. He built 26 cities, 4 religions founded, 2 golden ages, currently 47 windmills, 36 workshops, 17 mines and lumber mills. In his cities, he built 26 granaries, 25 lighthouses, 23 barracks, and you see the list goes down. Notre Dame there at the bottom. Let's go page down. There is a full page on page 2, so you can stop and look at that if you want to, and we see that the spiral minaret completes the list of buildings Stalin did build. His current units then: 95 riflemen, 88 Cossacks, 44 transports, and 1 great prophet. He trained a total of 148 Cossacks, 59 riflemen, 45 galleons, 5 Hindu missionaries there. Let's go page down, and 1 grenadier. To confirm the kills: 89 war elephants, 82 musketmen, 77 caravels, 1 worker, and your losses: 64 Cossacks, 13 riflemen, 13 cannons, all the way down to a crossbowman. So let's go take a look at the victory conditions screen. Stalin just reached 74.00% of the land area, 92% of the world population. Smolensk was nowhere near any cultural thingies, not to mention that Tokugawa was nowhere near culture either. Apostolic Palace is not important in this game, but yeah, you can just look at the numbers. Let's go take a look at the cities done. Tokugawa has 4 cities left. Let's take a look at them. Let's sort them by population. Kagoshima, Izumu 7, Nagasaki 6, and Nara 4, building caravels in 2, a grenadier and a war elephant. I think you know what that means, building caravels while in war. Yeah, there is something to be said for maybe not doing that, but okay. Stalin then, okay. And here we go over to Stalin, and we sort by population. Yeah, and we are at the top. Orenburg 18, Novosibirsk 18, Vladivostok 16, and you can see the happiness is neutral among the top cities, but okay-ish as you go down. Health is good, base food. Actually a couple of cities on 40, which is good. Rest of them in the 20s and 30s for the most part. Base commerce, not spectacular, but with so many cities chipping in, it's going to turn out really good anyway. And when it comes to production, producing Broadway on 83 hammers in Murmansk, even without power. That's decent, I believe. Omsk is the bottom city here, size 3. Let's go to the bottom. Omsk is there. And we see Tokyo is the first on page 2, and you see building culture in Tokyo and Astrakhan, while riflemen in the other 3 small cities. Spoiler alert, results and updated league tables follows after this screen. The updated league tables show Tokugawa 16th place, 0 points, negative 67 score turn difference. Stalin is in second with 10 points and positive 16. Tomorrow we are in the second division, 2 games tomorrow, Churchill versus Gandhi and Mao Zedong versus Wang Con. I hope to see you back then. I am Kjotleik. This has been the Noble Leaders League. Welcome back tomorrow.